Hi, my name is Jess, and I have bipolar 1 disorder with psychotic features. I'm hoping to try to document what I suspect is a manic episode coming on. I'm hoping that it's something that I can look back on and just see. That's if I successfully document it, if I don't fall into some manic abyss, and then maybe find some kind of courage to upload it somewhere, because I think doing that, like a mania in real time, is super educational. I wish there were a lot better videos out there when I was diagnosed in 2018, and like there was some good stuff, it's alright, and like just finding stuff about bipolar 1, because at the time, like I wasn't really suffering from like psychosis stuff. I mean, I think I could have, like, momentarily. Yeah, no, I definitely am remembering something in the past that I think I was kind of delusional, but to the extent that it's gotten to now. At age 30, I was diagnosed like 20, I was 25, and I'd been running around like a maniac well before 25. Uh, but it's different now. It's a lot scarier, um, and reckless, dangerous behavior by yourself when you live alone is so fucking scary. Like, nobody really knows where you are. I've got family 2 hours away. And then, like, either A, I'm hanging out with a lot of people, or, like, I'm just, like, detaching myself from everybody because I'm just doing dumb fucking things. Like, driving 3 hours away to, like, go on a hike for, like, an hour before the sun sets, or maybe getting there early enough to walk around for like hours, and then drive back that dumb 3 hours, and then still feeling so awake that you're not done driving yet, so you insist to like drive around the city for hours, going from like one, it's like a metro area, so like it's just like one city next to another city. You're just driving all the way through for like hours until like the sun comes up, kind of stuff. Either driving really fast, or just potentially getting lost in like a backcountry road at like 9 or at 3 a.m. You don't even know where you are, and then like suddenly the abyss of like the emptiness of a farm and wilderness starts looking like you're at the bottom of the sea, and reality just that's what reality is suddenly, and then you feel like you really need to get off this country road because I'm in the sea. I don't know where I was going with this. But, however, I backtrack. I just want to document Mania in real time. If this is indeed a manic episode. We'll see. But things aren't looking really good. I'm sure you can already tell that I have the beauty of somebody who has not slept. And I did. I went online and I looked up like one of those time calculators, like from you put the date and like the time, and then put another date and time, and then it'll just tell me how many hours was in between all of that. And mine came out to 34 hours. We're doing good. So I have not slept for 35 hours, and I'm so very tired. I want to sleep. I did, however, take sleepy time meds, good sleepy time meds. I take hydroxing, and then I do have as needed Ativan. And normally those help me fall asleep, because I get very anxious every day, but sleepy time is hard, because I have existential dread times 1 billion. I've never really met somebody as dark and sad as I am about the unknown. But I've just had some, the good formula of life events that creates a manic episode, abrupting my routine. Not that I had a good one to begin with, but there was something. But long story short, I ended a manic episode at the beginning of this month that was induced by an SSRI, and I'm sure you're thinking, whoa, why would you do that? Especially if you are also bipolar. And specifically, it was Lexapro, and you'd be like, you dumb bitch. And I would agree with you, but it was worth a shot, because it was I don't know what kind of decision I was making at that time. And I'm kind of surprised that my psychiatrist didn't really know that causes mania like that, or maybe he did and just was being hopeful, which, cool. Because essentially I make all my decisions when it comes to my care. He's literally just there to listen to me ramble and and maybe suggest something. And if I don't want to, then we don't. And if I want to, we do. But yeah, and that, which was a couple of months long, financial destroying and doing very interesting things, and I don't feel like talking about it. I'm embarrassed. And once I got over that beautiful manic episode, I got a kidney infection for like 2 weeks, and was in the ER 3 separate times for it. And mostly because the medical system does not no, I wouldn't say all medical system, just some doctors are fucked and egotistical and choose pride over listening, I guess, and trusting that the patient who knows their body better than you do is maybe right. Because I was I can feel my kidneys. And they're like, no, bladder infection. And I was like, I don't want to end up in the ER again. And then, well, 3 days later, I was in the ER again. And then a couple hours later, I was in the ER again with worsening symptoms. So, I did that. I did that thing, and I didn't die, and I made it. And then I like went back to work for like 3 days, and then like I'm a tattoo artist, and where I worked, everybody found out some disheartening information and decided to quit all in one day. And as I am filming this, that was Friday. Today is Wednesday. So, and because everybody quit, the place had to shut down. Obviously, I've left because of the information, not because it was closing down, but kind of like both. So Sunday, I moved my stuff and I found somewhere else to work, like immediately, and then like I just that started like after all of that started no sleepy time for me, I guess, and because I had to just start like rescheduling people, emailing people. I got back to like 50 emails in a night, and and today just like I went back to work, and I have not. I think at that time, like when I started doing the tattoo, I'd probably been up for almost 30 hours or 20, somewhere in there. Because as of now, I've been up for 34 hours. I don't know if I said that already. I've made a couple of videos because I don't like the way I was rambling on and changing directions, which, well, as if I'm manic, if that makes a lot of sense. But I'm kind of hoping that like I'm not sleeping because I'm stressed out and I'm in survival mode, and like but I was up like 24 hours prior to the 33 that I'm on now, with like a few hours of sleep in between that, and then like prior to that being up for like 24 hours with like a few hours in between that too. And I've just been like go, and because I have to, and I am very tired, but I can't sleep, and I have been feeling rambly, and like in the last couple of days, I like never know how to explain it. Because I've only really like started to feel mania in such an intense way. The reasons I've already had to make a couple of videos is because I like was rambling on and on about like these other manic episodes, and I just feel like story time, different video if I do decide to upload this. But yeah, the episodes are getting worse. I will mention at least one. Well, I'll mention these briefly, so if you feel intrigued enough for me to tell you more about him, then I will. Learning to condense everything that you're saying to everybody. Why was I telling you this? That's how tired I am. to tell you about those other manic episodes. Oh, yeah. Because I just got frustrated that I couldn't remember, and that's like, it's been a part of it. And it's just like this mindlessness, and but like it's like this feeling that I started having earlier this year, with the the first manic episode of this year, and it was like, it felt like out of it, and like, I don't know, it's like not quite disassociation, just feels like something is up, like you can feel it in your brain, or at least I do, and like it's like a, I wouldn't say tap in my brain, I'd say maybe like some static, or like it's like a pulse like in my brain, and like with that comes like this like sudden like, ooh, like out of it feeling for me. I mean, that could be one of two things: for me to like really bad PTSD stuff, where you kind of like have like these really bad panic attacks where I just like dissociate out and I can't move, and like that's a whole another bullshit stuff I could talk about some other time. I'm trying to stay on track. This is hard. This is so hard. I've been trying to do this. This is video number 4. Oh, these feelings that I've been having currently that are reminiscent of other episodes, which is why I suspect that I am unwell. Aside from not sleeping for like days now, and like I've never really like hallucinated per se. I think the closest thing that I've, like, it was once, and it was earlier this year, and like I took the psych, and was losing my fucking mind, and I thought I was dying in the middle of the woods. It was part of the episode, just constantly feeling like I'm dying. It's cool, it's great. And then I thought I was gonna like pass out in the middle of these woods, and it wouldn't find me. And then I'd suddenly like, I need to get out of these woods. And then like I turned around, and I saw like a big black blob like move really fast behind a tree, and like closest thing to hallucination I have scrolled enough online where I guess black blobby smoky thingies are like a bread and butter for hallucinations or like psychosis, but so that's new. That was new. Along with all of the delusions and paranoia, that was new too. I'm not feeling delusional or paranoid. I do have like, I kind of do get attached to like the universe, and the universe is making connections, and sometimes I've had it where it's like I think it's all for me, or the universe is connecting and like making things happen, and like the signs are there, and like just making weird connections, and it's never like well, yeah, I've had it where like, oh, this song is like just for me, or like you're watching something on TV or whatever, and like there's just this very specific thing being talked about, and it's like something you're currently dealing with, and it's just like super super specific, and it kind of weirds you out. It's like, well, I don't know why it's doing that. And it's just like the universe connecting. But yeah, I'm just slightly getting that a little bit, but that's only because it's been a rough couple of days, and I don't remember if it was in this video or the last bajillion videos that I had mentioned that I switched workplaces, and I've just been on the go and not sleeping and like returning emails and like going to the ER a lot, and like, well, not like recent. Well, I did go to the ER on, I think it was Sunday or Monday for a cat scratch. I know it sounds silly, but you can't really see it here, but it was, I guess, deep enough and long enough where, like, I guess you had to go get seen for it to get flushed and possibly stitches, but my cat filleted me, and it wasn't like, I guess, straight across. It was just a flap, so there's no need for stitches. It was the silliest thing I've ever been in the ER for. Yeah, and then they gave me antibiotics just in case. It's just been a long month formula for Mania. And not that I want to like willingly watch myself lose my mind. I just think it's going to be interesting to watch later, because I think I still need a little bit more like scary to be scared, because don't know if it was in this video, and I'm so sorry. I could be talking about nothing because it was probably in the other video, and the reason I've been making the new ones is because I wanted to make more sense. I'm not making sense, and I kind of feel like I am like getting more manic each video. It's great because I'm just that tired. And oh, I was talking about hallucinations. Oh yeah, that's right. A shadow tree guy, that's what I call him. And yeah, I feel like I'm having like something similar to that lately, or like the last couple of days. It could be like tired as shit. But like, I don't know if there's a fly living in my apartment or some weird bug, but there's definitely this black blobby thing that looks like the size of what a fly would be, and it keeps just going past me really fast, and like it just doesn't seem like a real fly, with just the way that it just flies, and like it's actually, that's been happening for like a week now, and like it's so random, and it always kind of flies in the same direction, and it's enough for me to like like almost paranoidly like look around for just the one blob. And told my psychiatrist, he's like, well, we get eye trails sometimes, and I'm like, no, this is different. Like, it's not that I'm actually feeling it zoom past my face. It's just so close that it just kind of gives it the essence of something flying past me really fast, and it does not fly in the way that a fly flies. And I've seen it so much lately that I'm looking around for it, and like it only really happens when I'm just like laying and like kind of doing nothing, not actively looking for something like that. And feels like there's like a light film over everything, like kind of foggy, but I'm also really tired, like, which is like obviously you with mania, you know, you lose the sleep. The more sleep you lose, the more you descend into madness. I almost think I'm too tired to be rambly, fast rambly, because it's kind of delayed and I'm like trailing off, and like my brain's not working right now. And then I'm sorry, was it this video that I mentioned I took my sleepy time medicine like an hour ago now, and my hydroxyzine and my Ativan, and usually those make me fall asleep. I also took 10 milligrams of my medical cannabis gummies. Like, I'm trying to knock myself out. Like, I've been up for 34 hours. My psychiatrist literally prescribed me sleep today. Instead of prescribing me more medicine, it's like, I prescribe you sleep. And doc, I'm really trying, and I feel like after an hour of distracting myself, doing this, whatever the fuck this is that I'm doing now, I would have like gotten more sleepy, and I have, but I don't feel tired enough, and it makes me sad because it's 10:58, and I think, because I keep saying 33, and I've been at this for like an hour, almost hour and a half, so it's an hour and a half is when I took the medicine, and I should be asleep by now, or trying to, but I almost feel like I've been recording myself slowly descending into medication sleepy time. I know that I need it. I need the sleep, but then there's like this demon on my shoulder, right? Like the bad ideas in my head, really, and trying to tell me you should stay awake. Won't it be cool to stay awake longer? And the answer is no, it's not cool to be staying up longer than you should. I should not have driven home today, and I did, and I probably shouldn't have gone to work today, but I did. Like, it's just like, yeah, that's why not sleeping isn't cool, because they make judgments like that. And because I know last manic episode I got so tired that like the fans and white noise one night sounded like people having a conversation in my living room, and never heard that before. This last manic episode, I really wouldn't consider it psychosis, but definitely wasn't in control, that's for sure. And I wasn't making the right decisions and decided to stop taking one of my medications because an SSRI induced mania. So I kind of don't actually blame myself for making that decision. I blame the Lexapro. Oh, sleep. I was hoping that making this would help me. Because it popped up in my head. I've never made videos before, until today. This is my first time extensively talking into a camera for videos. So I've been talking to the camera for like an hour and a half. I think I already established an hour and a half because of medicine. Yes, I am rambly and tired. I hope I am entertaining you. Sleep though. I also started making videos because like I am starting to have anxiety, and manic anxiety sucks, and sometimes there are not enough Ativans in this world to help it. I take it as directed. I don't take more than I need. Like I have a maximum and a minimum that I can take in a day. But I'm trailing off again. Alright, sorry, that was probably inaudible. I am trailing off again. And all I want to say is sleep. Because I do have to work tomorrow. But I don't have to work. I think I don't have to be there till like 5. Because I have a cool job and I can make my own hours. And that's why I get to fuck around and be bipolar sometimes. And, but also, like, I have to almost be more responsible with the career that I have. And, it is essential that at least be somewhat in my mind that, supposed to sleep. It'd be okay with me if, sort of, if I just could fall asleep. You could make a drinking game out of this. You'd be like, every time I say sleep, or I need sleep, I want sleep, sleep would be great. I would recommend in that case to take little sips, not gulps, with the excessive amount of times that I've already said it. I won't say it again. Or I will. Yeah, I think at this point, aside from excessive tiredness, I think I am starting to feel the effects of my medicine to make me sleep. I can't wait to shove the pile of laundry that has been on my bed for the last couple of weeks, because I've been sleeping on the couch when I was sick. But I can't wait to just shove it all off. I don't care, it's clean up later, procrastination, whatever. And then lay in my bed. my lonely little twin-size bed for that lonely little 30-year-old. But I also fear that I don't feel tired enough. I still feel a little jazzed. And I'm worried. So I think this is probably a good place to end this. And like I said, if I said it in this video or one of the other videos, but if I didn't say it in this video already, well, now I'll just say it now. But if we've already heard it twice, that's fine. Just ignore the first time and listen to it now this time. I was gonna say something and so I got caught up in that. Oh, yeah. This is a good place to end it because I'm scared. That's a good cliffhanger. And and trying to promise to make more merely for myself, but to document my descent into maybe mania. I don't think things are gonna go well. Thank you for watching.